Hello, my name is Patricia Holmes and I'm your Photoshop instructor. And now that you have completed your path using the template to chart out the spaceship, go to your path panel by going Window, Paths, and you can see the outline of what you've done. So if you're following me in the book, I am on page, at the bottom of page 112. So what we're going to do is the author's asking us to rename this path spaceship. And so you rename it by clicking the word right there and then typing it in. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to come over here to the magic wand, and we're going to make sure that we are on New selection over here. And then we're going to have a tolerance of 32, and we're going to click in the middle of this green fin right here. And we're going to select just the green area. And then what we're going to do is we're going to click the Paths tab, which we already have it open, and we're going to click this icon right here. And this icon is Make a Work Path from the Selection. So we're going to click it. It just made a working path from the fin. We're going to rename this fin because it is the fin of a spaceship. And then what we're going to do is we are going to convert these paths to a selection. So click the spaceship path to make it active. And what we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and do spaceship one first. Look at the menu right here. See my mouse? If you click, there's a menu right there, and you're going to choose Make a Selection from the path. So we're going to make a selection. And then what we're going to do is we're going to choose New Selection. And then we're going to hit OK. Hit OK. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to come over here to the fin. We're going to select the fin. We are going to say Make Selection on this one. Then in the operation area, this dialog box, we are going to choose Subtract from Selection. Subtract from Selection, and then hit OK. And then you're going to see this. The first selection was the big ship, and then we subtracted the fin from the selection. That's what we just did here. Then what we're going to do is we're going to convert these selections to a layer. So make sure that you can still see the selection of the outline. Make sure your marching ants are marching, in other words. And then I want you guys to go to Layer. Let's see. So we're going to go into our layers. So first of all, let me see the layers. I want to see the layers. Okay, good. We're going to go into Layer, and we're going to choose New, and we're going to choose Layer via Copy. So we're going to go Layer via Copy. And that's going to make a new layer of our selection that we just selected. We don't need this template anymore. I'm going to blind it out. The author is recommending that we toss it, but I'm going to just blind it out. And now that we made the new layer, you're going to click the Layers tab, and we're going to bring the Layers panel to the front, which I just did. I dragged it over here. If you're following me in the book, I'm on page 215. And then in the Layers panel, we're going to rename layer to Spaceship. So double click on the text, and we're going to name it Spaceship. And then we're going to go, excuse me, we're going to go File, Open, and we're going to open up the file called Landscape. The author has provided for us, File, Landscape. Next, what we're going to do is we are going to arrange our windows two up. So go Window, Arrange, two up vertical. And we are going to take the selection of the spaceship and we're going to drag it out here. So let's come over here to this particular one. Let's take this spaceship we just created. Let's drag it over here onto this. We are now going to close this out. And here we have exactly what the author wants us to do. And so I'm going to hit Command T, which is free transform, and I'm going to tilt the spaceship up like this. And when I'm happy with the tilt, I'm going to press return. And then what I'm going to do is the author wants us to save this now as working. So I'm going to go File, Save As. And this will be our new file that we're going to continue our chapter exercise on, working. Okay, so I'm going to replace the one I already have. Okay, so the next what we're going to do in this particular one is we are going to create some vector objects. So what I want you to do is I want you to first unblind some of this path and take a look at these. We're going to be working with these in the next video. Okay, thanks for listening.